Hello everybody and welcome to another Nephilim Builds. Today we're going to attend the successor as Eo from Code Vein. As always, keep in mind that these videos are about capturing the spirit of the character rather than capturing their abilities perfectly. With that said, let's start with ability scores. We'll start off with the 15 in Charisma. Her kind, caring personality and earnest desire to aid the protagonist and become her own person are what cement her as such a memorable waifu. That and other things, but mostly that. Next up is the 14 in Strength. That axe is huge. After that is the 13 in Dexterity. She has an almost ethereal grace to her. We'll put the 12 into Constitution. Revenants are inherently hardy. We'll put the 10 into Wisdom since we don't really need it, and we'll dump Intelligence. Losing your memory will do that to you. For race, she is, as I said, a Revenant. But let's get real, they're really vampires, so we'll make her a Dhampir. We'll put our increases into Charisma and Constitution, and take Athletics and Persuasion. We'll also get Dark Vision of 60 feet, Deathless Nature, Spider Climb, and Vampiric Bite, and speak Common and Celestial. We'll make a custom background, taking Nature and Medicine for skills, and Infernal and Abyssal for languages. For class, we're going to start off with Divine Soul Sorcerer. We'll be proficient in Constitution and Charisma saving throws, and pick Arcana and Religion for skills. We'll also be proficient with daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows. At level 1, we'll get Favored by the Gods and pick Neutrality for our Divine Magic. At level 2, we get Font of Magic, and at level 3, we get Meta Magic, picking Empowered Spell and Transmuted Spell. At level 4, we get an Ability Score Improvement, which we'll use to boost our Dexterity. At level 5, we get Magical Guidance, and at level 6, we get Empowered Healing. Next, we're going to multi-class into Fighter, getting proficiency with light and medium armor, shields, and all weapons. She might say she's not much of a fighter, and maybe she isn't at first, but by the time you can actually take her with you, she's a beast. At level 1 we get Second Wind and our fighting style, which will unsurprisingly be great weapon fighting. At level 2 we get Action Surge, and at level 3 we get our martial archetype. Since her job is to attend and protect her successor, we'll go with Cavalier, which focuses on defending others. We'll get Born to the Saddle, the ability that makes most people think that this is exclusively the mounted combat subclass, but we won't be using it. Not for any safe for work purposes, at least. More importantly, we'll get Unwavering Mark and pick History for our extra skill. At level 4 we get an Ability Score Improvement, which we'll put into Strength, and at level 5 we get Extra Attack. At level 6 is another Ability Score Improvement, which we'll put into Constitution, and level 7 gives us Warding Maneuver for some Ablative Blood. Level 8 gets us one more Ability Score Improvement, which we'll use to take the Charger feat to represent Chariot Rush. Level 9 gives us Indomitable, and level 10 we get Hold the Line. We're going to stop here, which means we finally have our modifiers. Now to talk spells. As a sorcerer, our spellcasting ability is Charisma. Our spell save DC is 16, and our spell attack modifier is +8. We'll have 5 cantrips to choose from. None of them really fit, but we'll take Booming Blade so that we can either make 2 normal attacks or 1 really big attack. For the others, we'll take Blade Ward, True Strike, Guidance, and Resistance. As a level 6 sorcerer, we have 4 first level slots, 3 second level slots, and 3 third level slots. We automatically get Protection from Evil and Good from our Divine Magic, and we'll have 7 other spells to choose from. We're really only going to take 2 spells from the sorcerer list, those being Mage Armor and Ice Knife, which will serve as both Frost Spike and Lightning Spike with Transmuted Spell. Everything else is coming from Cleric. We'll get Cure Wounds and Healing Word for some basic healing, as well as Life Transference for Sympathetic Boon. Lesser Restoration and Remove Curse will both serve as Panacea's Essence to deal with any debuffs. Going back to the main sheet, we'll take a Great Axe to serve as Damarung, and take an Amulet for a spellcasting focus. I know her Blood Veil is supposed to be a form of armor in the game, but it's fucking cloth. You can give her a Cloak of Protection if you want, but I'm going to leave it as is for this video, meaning our AC with Mage Armor is 15. Our movement speed is 30, and our average HP is 134 with 66 and 10 D10 hit dice. And with that, we are done. From here, just continue with Fighter for 2 more ability score improvements. Either use them to cap your strength, or use 1 for either Constitution or the Great Weapon Master feat. Either way, you don't need anything else from Sorcerer. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next week when I make Maple from Beaufrey.